What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Into the Aurapod. My name is Anthony Brown, and I want to introduce to you another segment. It is known as the aura of boundaries. It must be respected. It must be preserved. And I know that you don't want nobody in your personal business shit, and you should not be on their personal shit if they without their permission. Please have some respect. Now let's get started. So, boundaries is an invisible wall or aurasphere that people, places use as a safeguard on themselves when if they need space, if they need to be alone, or other personal matters that doesn't involve other people like yourself, even though you're close to this person, whether they're friend or family. And I know you care, but you have to respect the boundary. Boundaries must be respected, and it is a private space for every human being. I know some of us tend to break other boundaries, whether you are doing this for the good reason or the bad reason. And all I know that someone breaks your own boundaries, you would not like it at all. The word boundary stands for as the following: be, as such as be aware, that of O of what it is, you as unacceptable, and N such as normalizing saying no. Do, which is D as do, what is best for you. A as an and, know that it is not yours. R stand for responsibility, to sacrifice. And finally, Y as in yourself, for others. The aura and boundary is a line or a limit that needs to be sacred and it is a process of healing. Now then, let's talk about the boundaries for others that you have to respect on. And we're going to take out the words of the word boundaries, the letters such as B, O, U, and A. So there is one person in our life that we cherish, love, and care the most, and you'll do anything for them. But if they need moments within themselves and doesn't not include you, there is a line you should not cross. And yours truly kind of crossed that line a few times. Big heart, you know. But let me not talk about me. Let's talk about you. For instance, if there's a person that person needs to take care of their personal matter or need a space, the letter B comes in. B, such as B is aware about the body language and the mood that they have. Take it seriously and let them know that, in quote, just do what you gotta do, just be safe. That quote means that you care. You care, and you have to be patient. And I know you worry about this person. I understand that you're worried, sick about them, like wondering if they're good or not. And you want to do much as right as possible to check up on them as many as you can, like phone calls, the text messages, etc. But you must understand the letter O. O of what is the personal business or matter that they are going through. Give them time. It is the letter U. Notice unacceptable and a problem if you interfere or become a nuisance by invading their personal space or matter. And the letter A, such as and, know that it is none of your business to be part of. Because once you invade their personal matter, they will view you as the bad person, the bad guy, who is needy, who is impatient, selfish, and by not respecting the certain lines. Guess what? They have every right to be more distant from you, become less responsive towards you because of your incompetence meddling. I mean, you might be upset or angry on figuring out why. The problem could be you. And you need to change that. Ask yourself this. If someone meddled into your business without consent or permission, would you like that? No, you would not. Think about it. Now, let's talk about your boundaries that others needs to respect on. And let's take more of the letters of the word boundaries, such as N, D, R, and Y. As I said before, this platform into the Aurapod is to remind you how to become the best you, and it requires self-care, discipline, and healing. Your health matters, your body matters, and the mind needs to be cleansed. And opening and focus on your own goals. In order to do that, space is required. And I know where the letter N, such as normalizing, saying no. Do not be afraid to say the word. And it doesn't matter what other people feel or feel offended about it or they look disgusted by you, because you can't always be the yes person all the time and please others. You want nobody walking all over you, right? I wouldn't. And trust me, I've been through that experience before. There's come a time that you have to put your foot down. The word no is a safeguard. Now the letter D, such as D, do what's best for you, your interests, your dreams, and anything that requires your happiness. Things are a good opportunity for you, and not let anything or anybody stand in front of it. If you're willing to take on the step that is right and is successful for you, the letter R, such as responsible to sacrifice. Maybe there are certain people that in your life right now that are holding you back to get you where you have to be. And I know it hurts, but I think it's best you cut them off if they're not in your best interests, if they're a bad influence. And I know you care and like them, but if they're holding you back, you have to let them go. You have to suck it up and move on. Give up other things or old routine that are slowing you down as well. Yes, I know trying new things is a pain in the ass, but it helps you be better in life. It may be hard to adjust, but you'll get used to it. Don't worry about it. And finally, why? As yourself or others. If you need to be with yourself and work on your life achievement goals, the worst thing about it is if you're not trying. You want to show your loved ones that you can make it in life, but commitment and progress towards a goal takes time, money, and yes, isolation. In the back of your mind, you do not want to let them down, so don't give up and use your energy inside of you within to push forward. Now, before I sign off on this segment, let me read you from the quote from the book of the Word of God. Whether or not you believe the man upstairs, His words always speak the truth. Now, Proverbs chapter 25 verse 17 say, seldom is set foot in your neighbor's house. Too much for you? And they will hate you. It's true. You show up and uninvited to your homie's house or your friend's house, anybody's house that you're close to, you eventually ruin the relationship. As I said, please respect others' privacy and space. And it is hard to build that relationship back if you mess up that certain line. And you can't take it back. So, from a man from experience, be respectful and cherish the people that you care about's privacy and matters. Take care.